guys, it's Thursday, and we have themes back, so that's really exciting. And this week's theme is characters and books that you would like to play in a film adaptation. So, I'm going to go with the obvious first. Number 1, Luna Lovegood, from Harry Potter, of course. And I think you all know that. I have dressed up kind of regularly as Luna Lovegood since 2007. Visually, I fit the character. In fact, that's kind of one of the reasons why I've been growing my hair out since I cut it most recently, is so that I will have it at its maximum length for the movie release and for LeakyCon, because at Infintus I had the really long blonde hair and it worked really well, but I've cut it since. But I have not cut it since I cut it since. So, and I could get into what, wave here on Luna's wand right now. I could go into like what Luna means to me and how, all that stuff. I'm sure that we're gonna have a theme like that in the future, and if not, I'll go add it to the thing now. Number 2 is also fairly obvious, Alice from Alice's Adventures in Wonderland. I look the part, and again, it's the whole thing with the personality fits. And I would say, oh, bummer, I'm not like 6 years old anymore, but we just keep on cranking out more live films where we have grown up Alice's, so hey, it's still possible. Just something to point out really quickly, I stopped reading, you know, the books that were kind of like my target age when I was about 14, I guess, maybe 13, 14, around there, and now I mostly read books that have characters that aren't my age and all that stuff. So I mean, what I would used to do is I would read a book, and if there was a girl who was my age and she was blonde, and even in some cases, like with Laura Ingalls, I was like, her name is like my name, so why am I not playing her? You know, like that sort of thing. But yeah, if it was a girl who was my age-ish and she was blonde, I was like, well, okay. So the one that I can like think of off the top of my head really quickly is Beatrice from the May Bird books, which I read when I was like 12. And her character is 12, and she's blonde, and she's 12, and she's me as a result. In some cases it didn't really even need to be a female blonde character, it just needed to be my age. I'm talking about Gavroche and Les Mis, which I read when I was 12, and the character is 12, and I was like, perfect match, right there. Because, you know, 12-year-old boys and 12-year-old girls aren't that different. When I was maybe a bit older, just judging my Halloween costumes, I was probably like, oh, I could play Eponine. But I think nowadays I would probably say Cosette. And in the future I'll probably say Fantine. I just like cycle through these characters. And after that, of course, I'm gonna be like, I'll play Valjean. Because, you know, 6-year-old men aren't that different from 6-year-old women. That's really all I can think of right now. So I will see you tomorrow, Rebecca. And that's it. I'll see you guys. Mwah. Yeah, I'm crazy.